Greetings everyone. First, a huge shout out to my very first members of Courage is the Cure, Kerry Lynn and Holly. Thank you very much for that. If you'd like to become a member as well, check out the link in the description at Buy Me a Coffee. It really helps to support Courage is the Cure. So the ABC on the 1st of September had some extraordinary reporting from their PRESSTITUTES. The first one is from the radio, ABC radio. Apparently, hay fever is a result of climate change.
The rate of hay fever is on the rise in Australia. Joining us now is Professor Connie Catalaris from Western Sydney University's Immunology and Allergy Unit. Why do you think we're seeing more people affected by hay fever?
We know that we have one of the highest prevalence of allergic rhinitis or hay fever in the world, and that hasn't changed over the last decade or so. But as our seasons become longer and more severe, we're going to see more people impacted, because even those with very mild sensitivity will start to feel the effects because of the higher pollen levels in the atmosphere.
Professor, in light of climate change, are things likely to just get worse?
So, yes, climate change will definitely have an impact on pollen distribution and therefore on people suffering of allergic rhinitis.
And then we have an article here. I'll show you up on the screen. It was also played on the radio that they're really combating misinformation and disinformation. Of course, we do have the bill out for public comment at the moment. Is it still up for public comment? Who cares, because the government doesn't. Anyway, and so they're asking for people to ring up or write an email and contact the ABC if you come across mis or disinformation, or even texts. We can see here, even texts. So we know they were asking, the governments, even in New Zealand, were asking people to dob in their neighbours if they weren't obeying the laws during the lockdowns and the mandates and all those things. And now you can also report on mis and disinformation, specifically to the ABC. These PRESSTITUTES really know how to get the work done, don't they? And so the last one is that in Queensland, the mandates have been removed, the COVID-19 vax mandates for frontline health staff. It says if somebody wants to reapply for a job within Queensland Health who is not vaccinated for COVID, they'll be treated the same as any other worker. Does that mean people weren't being treated the same as any other worker before? That kind of sounds like discrimination to me, and I think we have discrimination laws about things like that, but it would seem that it was perfectly acceptable to discriminate people all around the world, not just in Queensland, during the mandates, and even up until now people are still being discriminated against based on their medical status. Shame on everyone who has participated in this discrimination and segregation of our societies. Well, until my next video, I hope the ABC keeps it up because it really is quite entertaining reading and listening to these PRESSTITUTES on legacy media. So until my next video, I'm going to say bye.